Hi middle school! So the song we're going to be dancing to, we're going to learn a dance, or I'm going to do a dance, I'm going to teach you some steps and you can just follow along. Don't worry if you don't have them perfectly, it's just for a bit of fun. The song we're going to dance to is called Giant, which I thought would be loads of fun, seeing as we are looking at the story, The Smartest Giant in Town. So it's all about being strong, fierce, confident. Now I know some middle school children who are brave. Let me see your brave faces. I know some middle school children who are strong. Let me see your strong muscles. And I know some middle school children who are super, super confident. Give me a thumbs up if you are brave, strong and confident. And I also know that you have great listening ears. So let's use them to learn some of the amazing dance steps that we're going to put together for our giant dance. Okay, so one of the steps we need to learn is we need to be able to do the reaching up and tickling the clouds, which we did in the warm-up. So you have both your legs apart, you bend your knees. I know you might not be able to see me, sorry about that. I'm going to try and see if I can make sure that you can see better. Okay, bend your knees, your feet are a little bit apart, bend your knees, stretch down over the top and tickle the clouds. One more time, bend your knees, stretch up and tickle the clouds. Brilliant. That's for the beginning of our dance. Then what we need to learn is we have to put our hands on our hips and we're going to do a tabletop round. Brilliant, well done. One more time going the other way. A tabletop round. Now the trick of this for a tabletop, I'll stand sideways so you can see me, is that you have to try and make sure that your back is absolutely straight. Because I should be able to put a cup of coffee on your back and my cup of coffee doesn't spill because your back is so straight. Should we try that again? Okay, so hands on your hips, bend round, straight back. Good. You could look at the floor. I'm just looking up so I can see in the video. But otherwise you can look down and up and round and up. Brilliant. So those two moves are both done with legs apart. Bend your knees, reach up to the sky, tickle the clouds. One more time. Bend up and reach. Amazing. Hands on your hips and make a brilliant tabletop. Make a brilliant tabletop. Fabulous. We'll need those two in the beginning of the dance. Another move we'll need is we need to be able to be a giant. The chorus says, giant, giant, and we need to make arm muscles that are strong for a giant. So it's muscle, muscle, shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Okay, I'll come closer so you can see that. You dip your arm round on giant, you dip your arm round, giant. So you're making muscles, like if you're a strong giant. Okay, one more time. Muscles, giant, muscles, giant. And then your shoulders go bloop, bloop, bloop. So it's kind of like you've got little bugs on your shoulders and you want to squash them with your ears. So muscles, muscles, squash the bugs. Good. Muscles, muscles, squash the bugs. Well done. And then what you also need is a fist and a fist. So you kind of are doing a karate move. Fist, 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 fist. Good. So it goes muscle, muscle, squash the bugs, karate chop, karate chop. Brilliant. Well done. You're doing so fabulously amazing. Should we add on something else? Should we actually, let's go back to the beginning, do those moves and then I'll add on one last thing and the rest is pretty simple just to follow me. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. Legs apart, jump, bend your knees and stretch up and tickle the clouds. Good. Bend your knees, stretch up and tickle the clouds. Table stretch. round you go. Remember, I want my cup of coffee not to fall off your back. Muscle, muscle, squash the bugs. Muscle, muscle, squash the bugs. Karate chop, and you can come forward on those. Karate chop, push back. So there's a bit where it says about emotion and you push back. Okay, so muscle, muscle, squish the bugs. Karate chop, push back. Muscle, muscle, squash the bugs. Karate chop, push back. Well done. And then one last little thing that we might need is there's an instrumental bit which is loads of fun. So I thought we could be a bit like we're disco DJs. So if you do arm, hand, hand, hand. So it's like you're making a box around your face. So box, 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 box. So it's kind of like we're making a flat pack from IKEA. So right hand, left hand, place it down, place it down. Right hand, left hand, place it flat, place it flat. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. The next bit of the DJ is doing the DJ disco bit like you are listening and playing the decks. Okay, so let's put those two together. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And disco, 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 disco. I'm not very good at discoing. Disco, 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 disco. Well done. That's all the moves I think that are essential for doing the dance. The others you can just follow me because they're quite easy to follow. Should we do it once from the beginning? So we've got, just to recap, we've got a tickle the clouds, then we've got making a tabletop, then we've got, what was next? Muscles, muscles. Then we've got squash the bugs, wash the bugs. I wonder if you can remember what came next. Karate chop, and then push back. Karate chop, push back. And then it's our disco bit. Disco, disco, flat, flat. One hand, 2 hand, 3, 4. Disco, 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 disco. Amazing! Shall we put them all together? Here we go. You guys are fabulous. All right, here we go. Legs apart, bend your knees, stretch all the way down to the floor and tickle the clouds. Bend and tickle the clouds. Bend to the side and stretch around as a table top. Other way. Bend to the ground, stretch around, table top. Muscles, muscles, squish the bugs. Muscle, muscle, squish the bugs. Karate chop, push away. Karate chop, push away. And then it goes into disco, disco, flat, flat. Disco, disco, flat, flat. Play the music, 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 play the music. Well done, that was absolutely fabulous. Just one thing to remember, when you do karate chop, you've got fists. So it's karate chop, karate chop. When you do the push away, all of your fingers are separated. And it's like you're pushing a really, really heavy wall away. So I want to see on your face how hard and how you're using all of your muscles. Karate chop, push away. Ready? Karate chop, push away. Well done, that was fabulous, middle school.